Hi everyone, Raph Martin here, and today I would like to talk to you about writing. Specifically, how to make your sentences more powerful. Recently, I went back to study at university, and I've been writing a lot. And I wanted to write strong sentences so that I could make powerful arguments. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Most of the things that I will share will be based on the book The Elements of Style by William Strunk Jr. and E.B. White. And the first technique that will help you to make your sentences more powerful is to write with clarity. A few years ago, I received a book called Our Daily Walk, and it was written in Old English. I had to translate almost every word in it, and eventually I just stopped reading the book because it was too time consuming. And it's been years since I picked that up, and I've never touched it since then. And that is what happens when you don't write with clarity. People won't even read what you've written. Forget about engagement, they won't even get past the first page. That is why you need to be clear. Writing, after all, is a form of communication. However, you should not focus solely on clarity. You should combine clarity of writing with creativity. A great phrase to summarize this would be that you need to be of wild writing in a way that your readers can understand you. Because if you stick too closely to the rules of grammar, it can make your writing too rigid. Here's an example. John went to the store to buy 3 apples, but he couldn't stop looking at the other fruits. He wanted to buy an orange, but he only had $3 in his pocket. The oranges were left untouched, for John couldn't afford to buy any. Now the sentence is grammatically correct, they are concise, they are easy to read. However, it becomes harder to read after each sentence because of the repetitive pattern. And an easy way to get around this is just to be creative. There are different ways to get around this, but one way that I would do it would be to change the sentence, the second sentence, into a loose sentence. Here's an example. John went to the store to buy 3 apples, but he couldn't stop looking at the other fruits. He found the oranges appealing. As he only had $3 in his pocket, he only managed to buy the apples. Changing the sentence in the middle, the second sentence, into a loose sentence makes the flow of the reading better. Because now we've broken the pattern, they are no longer compound sentences connected by a conjunction in the middle. There is a change in the second sentence. Clarity of writing might be the initial reason why readers would start reading anything, but it is creativity that keeps their attention, that maintains their interest, that keeps them curious about what is going to happen next. That is why when you write, you want to combine clarity with creativity so that you can grab and maintain the attention of your audience. The second technique that will help you write more powerful sentences is to write with nouns and verbs, not adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives and adverbs are descriptive words. They are used to describe nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. When you use adjectives and adverbs, you will be telling the information more than you will be showing it, and it doesn't really engage your readers. Excessive reliance on adjectives and adverbs will make your sentences confusing and overwhelming to read. Here's an example. Mary carefully traveled to a faraway land to attend an important meeting with a renowned person. Now, the sentence has a lot of descriptive words, but it doesn't really tell us who Mary is meeting up with and where is she actually going. So instead, you should use nouns and verbs because they are more direct. Here's an example. Mary crossed the bridge to reach the Berry Town Hall and meet up with Mayor Pita. Now, notice that the sentence is simple. The sentence doesn't use any adjectives and adverbs, but it conveys a lot more information than the first sentence. It tells us where Mary is going, the specific location, and who she's specifically meeting up with. That is why when you write, you want to rely more on nouns and verbs rather than adjectives and adverbs. With this, you can show actions much more clearly, and you can show more descriptions in your writing rather than if you rely too much on adjectives and adverbs. The third technique that will help make your sentences more powerful is to write with certainty. Don't try to avoid responsibility by being unspecific in your writing. Your readers will easily sense this, and if they sense uncertainty in your writing, it may lead to you losing your reliability as a writer. Uncertainty in writing may cause you to lose your reliability as a writer, and these uncertainties often show up when you use hedging verbs such as might, tend, seems, appear to be, and others. Here's an example of its use. He seems like he is not yet ready. To make the sentence even more powerful, you just need to remove the hedging verb, and it goes on like this. He is not yet ready. However, this sentence can be made even more powerful if you put it in a positive form. To put the sentence in a positive form, you can simply say, he is unprepared, or he lacks preparation. If you put the sentence in a positive form, you convey what it actually is, not what it is not. So when you write, you want to ensure that you write with certainty and you put your sentences in a positive form. If you do this, you make your sentences shorter, stronger, easier to read, and more persuasive. So those are the 3 simple things that will help you write much more powerful sentences. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this with anyone who might benefit from this. Thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.